Hello and welcome to Harpic and my 100 video. And how can I survive? Well, I don't know what to do for a 100 video. I really didn't. So at the time I started looking back at my first video. And oh yes, you can tell what I'm doing. I'm running diesels. It's that time of year when it's November, October, November. Well, winter, cold. Oh, everyone knows me now. My cold months, I start running diesels and the odd electric. Yeah, well, I'll get away with it. What's that got third rail? I will one day put down third rail. Not yet. Still steam. That's what, yeah. What can I say? I thought we'll quickly watch this video together. This is my first video I ever put on Facebook, well, YouTube. As my best friend Gemma once said, well, perhaps you should show it. So I did. Share it or show it. So I'm going to let earlier Jason from... Actually, how far back are you, Jason? 4 years ago. 90 views. They're probably all me. Yeah, if you're wondering my history is, I do like Star Trek. And I've been playing a game called Cold Waters on my old PC and it still does not like it. And I do like the Titanic. I do watch my own videos. It's terrible actually. I do watch a lot of crap. As you know, I do watch a lot of things. Yeah, I do watch Bewitched. I do love the 1960s comedies. Well, I do like MASH, and honest truth, you can't get me away from watching MASH. So this is my first video, 4 years ago, 90 views, and that's hear myself in the past talk. Hello and welcome to my shed. That's improved, has it? If you're watching this, yeah, it's a very small shed. There's something interesting in the middle. I don't know how big you're meant to have a model railway, or how small you can meant to have. Well, since the start of that video, that building, well, did I have that building? Probably didn't. Those two buildings have not moved, except that one's been moved around, and that the track layout has not changed in 4 years. So please don't judge me. The station hasn't moved at all. Nothing has moved in the 4 years. Well, 3 years. I did change the middle, and you will see. Well, and the corners. I've actually put things in the corners. Model railway, or how much detail you need in a model railway. I'm still doing the detail work. Yep, my station is over there. It's still there now. Yep. Sorry about the shaky camera work. I'm always apologising for that, aren't I? I know what you're thinking. It's named after a toilet cleaner. Yes, it is. Yep, that's it. If you're wondering what that's doing, that is blocking a hole the size of a 2p piece. Yeah, the back scene is actually blocking the hole now. A little shunting yard. That hasn't changed, Jason. It does work pretty well. Yeah, it has. You've got rid of the... You've got rid of that. This bit I'm still working on. I do think I need to work on that again. This, sorry about the light. An old Corgi tractor. Corgi, sorry. That's gone. Got loads of them. It's just got an all actually. Should cut that a little bit more finer. Yes, if you're wondering, the track is laid on top of the ballast. So easy to remove if I have to be thrown out of this shed. I haven't been thrown out of it for 4 years. I'm still in here. Yeah. Point work is a bit, still needs point motors. I haven't got far to that. Yeah, it's taking you forward. I'm still doing. Got to stop myself there. Yeah, the point motors are finally done. Well, they're done on the sidings. They're not done on the main track. To be honest, there's a bit of a problem over that side. You barely see it. And I finally got rid of the hedging and put a fence down, and to be honest, the fence does fall out sometimes. And that hedge has gone yellow. And I technically used ballast, so yeah. Ballast mat has lasted pretty long. Alright, it's faded. I don't know actually, it hasn't. Doesn't look like it's faded on the camera, but it has faded. Actually, to be honest, if you'd noticed, I can't go back. Can I go back? Alright, Jason, concentrate on ballast, mate. My 5600. Still got it. It's really well on my small first radius bed straight. Already. Oops, sorry, I had to move something. I had an email come up. Yeah, I still got that loco. I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. So let's get back to play. First radius bend. Yes, it's first and second radius bends. Not change. An old Thomas a Tank train set. And an old Intercity 225 train set. Well, I wish I kept the Class 91s. I wish I kept them. Actually, I wish I kept the DVTs, because I could have resprayed one into blue. That's the only regret. And the Thomas the Tank Engine one has completely been destroyed by an 8-year-old. He wanted me to try and fix it, and there was no way that's being fixed. So that is never going to be fixed. And the wind chimes just died. I've got to get rid of them. I'm going to cut them one day. So let's get back to that. Okay, Jason, you've gone all quiet. Well, I did have a bigger shed before I built this one, and this little shed. Bigger shed? It leaked. Well, it collapsed. That and all. Long and horrible story. I was going to put a water feature in it. Well, the signal box has changed. That's one thing, that's gone. I remember having that from the old previous layout. The coal stage, I still got it somewhere in this. Actually, I found it. It's in a drawer. I'm waiting to be used again. So, unfortunately, the water feature was actually a real water feature. Yep. Well, that fence has gone missing. David, you've been in here again, haven't you? Do some more detailed work. I mean, I don't know how big you're meant to have a model railway, but this does me to the ground. No, it don't. You need bigger. Why would you build the N-gauge thing? 200, 2000, sorry. Oh, I'm going to stop you there. Beautiful piece of equipment. It was a beautiful piece of equipment when I had it, but it was taking up valuable space. And now it's been replaced with something else that's taking up valuable space. I wish I made that a bit smaller. And I did say to myself I wouldn't go DCC. Unfortunately, I went DCC, and that building is still in the same spot. And that Morris Minor is not in the same spot. That lorry is. Oh my God. It's just gone yellow. Well, slightly going yellow. Looks nice. Oh. I always said that was George's house. Hasn't really changed there. That house has not moved. This is the most chunky bit. Oh, that, the controller for that is now. That's really funny. My fence. That fence is actually there. Yeah, I did chop a bit. Actually, that small bit is actually that small bit. So I have reused a bit. Quite proud of that. What else? The controller is actually running Southhill. If you're wondering, yeah, the controller is actually running Southhill. So half kits on the wall. That toilet. Cardboard. That toilet. Where did that go? I need that work. Yeah, I did nick a lot of cardboard when I worked for Budgeons. Rogan, well, this looks a bit cheap and cheerful, but well, he's cheap and cheerful. My budget. Yeah, Jason, the budget went out the window. These buildings, I know they're Scalcraft. With that one there and that one there. That was the only two that survived. The sinking? Layout. So they didn't go out of the box. Yeah, I never did actually use them, did I?
Yeah,
For now.
just it keeps everything secure somehow. Trap pins are already in, but it was a bastard to put the trap pins in.
Yeah, you've improved the trap pin layout now, mate.
Sounds like my cat's on the roof again.
Right now, Jack is in my room sleeping.
Well, Sid's calf.
Well, if you look at Sid's calf, it has not changed.
Also, some wine name.
Actually, Sid's calf sign has changed since then.
Quite impressive.
Yeah. Eat in, take away. Teas, coffees.
Touch me to the ground.
Cold drinks. That's changed.
Sorry about the shaky camera work. Sorry, just kneeling down on a table and a chair and.
You still got the chair, so don't moan about the chair. Oh, the rod. I've still got the rod. I've still got the wagon load. The Airfix. Oops. The Airfix brake van is now facing the right way. By James DMU. Told me in the comments years ago. I hope that's the right way, James. As someone else could please tell me, what is the right way for a Class 20? Because that question is in my head every time I run this. And the rod, I don't really run that much, so technically. Oh, the Fowler 4F's gone.
One reliable loco, I must admit. 4F from my previous layout.
That's gone.
Patriot, I don't know why he bought that. My brother.
Did he buy it or did I buy it?
Yeah, my 5600. It's the last round ball. Now I'm rounding it on. Oh, yeah, Hornby signal box with Metcalf around the side of it.
Yeah. I did say that, Jason. Don't worry.
Quite reliable.
Where's it now?
Carbon's falling off the edges of it. It's quite well. When you look at it at a distance, you don't tell. You can't tell.
This video's 12 minutes long.
It does what I want it to.
Yeah, if you're wondering why it's filmed this way.
Read me book. Watch the trains go by.
I can't remember the last time I read a book in here.
I think that building's a bit too big for the layout, but what can you do? You get friends giving you buildings, you can't tell them what to get you because you don't want to upset them. Sorry about the shoddy camera work.
To be honest, I would.
Right, that's for me for now. Maybe more videos to come.
I didn't even touch you and you're moving. You stay dead now. Well, that's my first video, and that I'm not going to. The back catalogue is down there, and if you want to watch it yourself, go for it. I don't know why you moved. I don't know why my Class 40 moved. So, yeah. My 100th video, and we talk about my first video. Well, I've improved. I still mumble. I'm still excited about the hobby. Oh God, yeah. I'm a bit worried about the MG's Owners Club taking over that corner. You wouldn't think it's 60 years of the MGB. Yeah, 60 years. Yeah, MG, 2 MGAs. Yeah, 60 years of the MG. And the little side fence has fallen down or fallen off. I've got to do something with this because this is just driving me on the wall somehow. So I might actually put an allotment there for the signal box man. Or I might put it over the other side. I don't know. Can't really do a lot now in winter. Yeah. At the moment, I'm going to start moving some Oxford die-cast cars back into the room. I might leave the MG Owner Club out there. So, yeah. So, for my first video, it wasn't too bad, was it really? Yeah. While we're here, let's quickly glance. Oh, I've got 114. Please don't. I think the only thing I've got on my playlist is Jason's Day Out, so I only had one day out. It will be better. Most popular video. It's probably Jack. I hope it's Jack's Railway, because honestly, truth, that was a very popular video. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm moving my hand there. I love that. I'm trying to control this at the same time. Stop it. Last Prairie. I wouldn't say that's a popular video. And the Dapol Signals? It's okay. 1.1K. August, September. Cannot remember. Okay, Jason, you finally lost it. And the review of the Gauge Master sound and the follow-up. I do like my B17s. And my Dapol Signals. I actually thought, I thought, I don't know what I clicked on.
I've survived.
Oh, I know you survived, just don't tell us. So, I've survived, yeah, so, I've really got to move that. It feels 1970s more than 1960s, that BMW. I can't find, to be honest, I think anything with cats in it would be your most popular video. I was actually with Jack at the end of this video. Yeah. So, winter is always around the corner. And I'm running diesels. More electric and diesels. So, at my 100 video, we talk about my first video. An orange BMW. Technically I feel 70s. Oh. I really need to do something about this. I wonder why that moved. I noticed I picked a bit on the track. It says that when the controller just went dead. I must admit, I've been trying to find a Gauge Master, no, not Gauge Master, Engage Class 40, and I can't find one cheap enough. I saw one on eBay for £800. Yes, £800 for an Engage. Ooh, give up on you. You could be like that all day. You know what I'm saying? I'll give up on you altogether. I mean, the only problem with this loco, I should have painted the buffer beam red. And technically, I could still probably do that. So, I'm weathering it on. So, 100 videos, eh? Of me weathering on, moding, building something. Not getting on with it. Well, the South Hill video, the next one might be in about 2 weeks' time, because I don't know what I'm doing with South Hill at the moment. At the moment with South Hill, there is the road surface I'm not happy with. The curves, I think they're too, like someone did say in the comments the last of that video, the curves are too big, and I need to go out more and find something. I need to find better curves. I do like the scale scene curves, they're really nice. So I might have to go and get some more of them and cut them up a bit. or try and do something like North Wheel Station, have one curve on one side. Actually, I don't know which station that was. Well, that was near Upminster. I'll tell you one thing, there is a railway bridge where you drive over and you do see a curve that's big on one side and nothing at all on the other side, so I might go that stage. So, could do that. I can't remember exactly where that was. Might be Upminster. I'll have to have a drive around there. I hope work sends me there tomorrow. Yeah. So, it's not bad, is it? I mean, 100 videos, 114 subscribers. That's pretty good. In 4 years. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to get that many at all. I remember when Gemma told me to put the video up to show people what you've done. I think it's the only way for her to know how much I've spent. Don't want to go there. How much I've spent. It's not a cheap hobby, is it, really, to us all? It's just one of those hobbies where you can sit there, watch it, and admire it. I mean, I'm not happy till I see my B17 go along the line around here, or if I'm slowly squinting and I'm looking there and I see a Perry, well, my Dapple Perry or my Bachmann 5600 go past, and I'm thinking that's brilliant. Or a loco going, well, any loco going that way, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's disaster waiting to happen because it's going to hit that window. And I'm thinking, yeah, you got to be proud of what you built. I must admit, I've got too many Oxford die-cast cars. I do have a lot of cars on this layout. Wagons. It's interesting. I can hear geese, or I can hear the Turkish people in the restaurant. I'm hoping it's geese. It's an interesting hobby. I mean, every part of this hobby, every part of what I've done has a little story. Where I got it and what I've done, where I put it. I mean, Sid's Cav came up from George's name. George came up with that name. Harpic was named after something that landed on me. At the time, I wasn't going to call it anything. I was going to call it Doddington. Place where I live. Well, Doddinghurst, Doddington. Having the first building scale down building I ever bought. That's brilliant. My first ever Oxford die-cast car. I think it was that Sunbeam, right? That Sunbeam. My love of camping. I still need to put some tents. I've only got a couple of camper vans and that. My love of history, the pillar box. And the remains of a cathedral, what reminds me of Corfe Castle. This bit here just reminds me of Corfe Castle, where I had a lovely time with my brothers. Only regret is I never took Gemma there. I took her to the miniature version of it. She really never did give me for that. The station and the thing reminds me of Epping. Ongar Epping, with my friends Russell, Tina, Phil. Russell, Tina's boys. James, Tom. That boy will kill me one day. One day he'll have this model railway out of me. And Phil's first time he ever been on a steam train. Yeah, that was exciting for him. I don't regret. Well, I've got to give him a ring. Find out how he's doing. First time I ever saw a Class 66. Felixstowe. I was just crossing the road, going down to the seafront, see GBRF go past. Or was it a freight line? I think it might have a freight line. It was a long time ago. I mean, greenhouse. We used to have one in the garden. I used to forget to water it. Yeah, so brings back memories. I'd say the shop, the post office stroke shop makes me think of Budgeons, and me hanging signs up. Having that poster up makes me think I've got to change that at the end of the week. Yeah. It's weird. Every time you think of something you built on your layout, you think, hold on, that's like that in real life, what you've done. Till I find a Mercedes van, actually to be honest, you look at the BR vans, you actually make you think Cardo. Well, the cream's on the top end, not the right front end, but well, British Railways could have got away with just putting cream on the front. Yeah. I must admit, I look at a Mini and I think of my old Mini. It's horrible to think that. But I do actually think, if I look at Rovers, I think, to be honest, I think of All Creatures Great and Small with this scene here. Yeah, I think that All Creatures Great and Small. I do love the TV series in the BBC. Yeah. So, 26 minutes of me rapping it on about things what remind me of things. Well, City Cap reminds me of All Creatures, well, Last of Summer Wine, but it's actually the old Scale Downs Copper Kettle. And that reminds me of a lovely cafe in Norwich Town Centre called the Copper Kettle. All you can eat breakfast. No, it's not all you can eat. It's a pretty reasonably sized breakfast. Yeah, that was a lovely breakfast. This garage does remind me of a garage in Blackmore where I used to take my first car for an MOT. How did they pass it every time? I can never work that one out. Yeah, there's a garage in Blackmore. Same shape, I swear it's the same shape buildings, but pebble, like stone on the brick. And it always, the garage reminds me of this. I think they had a breakdown truck. I remember they had a Lotus, not a Lotus Elan, it might be a Lotus Siege. It's a 5-door, no, it's the 1970s the 4-seater thing. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's brown. They always had it at the front, gathering dust, rusting away. It's gone now. It's a shame. Always love looking at that car. The old boys used to say they'll get it running one day. Probably is running now, or being restored. No, so every time I think of that garage in Blackmore, I think of this. Well, I think of that. This makes me think of that. So, yeah. So, I will put more postcards up. For a 30-minute video, this is going really well. I've got to get that done again. That one's just an old one I never took down. So, yeah, 100 films, eh? 114 subscribers in 4 years. That's quite impressive. It's impressive what the hobby has done. It's brought everyone. It brings people closer together. I mean, all the subscribers, thank you, and all the people who make videos about model railways. I've tried to watch every single one. I might have not left a comment. I might have try and put a thumbs up. I do forget to put a thumbs up on Instagram and Facebook. And what's the other one? YouTube. I'm terrible at putting thumbs up. So, thank you for everyone. Well, that back thing, I've just got to stop looking at that. It's just going to make me think, take it down. So, yeah. So, let's see what another 100 videos will get me. I'll probably have a fire in there or a flood. I probably might have to fix that roof. Actually, it's not leaking. It just makes me think it is leaking. So, yes, look forward to the next 100 videos. So, bye bye for now.